I'm attorney Robert Flessis. If you're thinking about filing for bankruptcy, one of the questions that I get is, how do I find creditors to list in my bankruptcy petition? When you file bankruptcy, you want to enter all of your creditors into your petition before you file. Why? Because after your case is filed and you want to add more creditors, the court charges you an additional filing fee for doing that. Sometimes it happens. You forget to add a creditor. But the best practice is to make sure that you enter all of your creditors before you file. There are three important sources to get creditor information. The first source is a credit report. The information that you need is listed in your credit report, including the name of the creditor, whether it's the collection agency or the original creditor, their address, the account number that's assigned to your debt, the date you incurred the debt, the amount you owe, and if you're naming a collection agency, the report usually indicates the name of the original creditor. But a lot of times, not all of your debts will appear in your credit report. Usually, healthcare debt that has not gone to collections will not appear in your credit report. That takes us to the second source, creditor statements. A creditor statement will list all of the same information of a particular debt that you need for bankruptcy. Even though you may be disgusted by your level of debt, don't toss creditor statements in the trash. Creditor statements are an obvious source of good information. The third source for obtaining creditor information is creditor phone calls. Now, I know that you get sick and tired of getting those calls on your phone, at your work, or to your relatives, but think about it. The creditor or collection agency is calling you, and why wouldn't you want to take the call and get all of the information that you need to put in your bankruptcy petition? They'll be happy to give you this information. So use those calls to benefit yourself when preparing for bankruptcy. At the conclusion of the call, after you get all the information from the caller, you can tell the creditor that you will be filing bankruptcy. Now, that statement won't necessarily stop future calls, but at least they'll think about wasting their time harassing you and move on to others for the time being. So again, the three sources to find creditors are, number one, credit reports, and you can get a free credit report every 12 months at annualcreditreport.com. 2, creditor or collection agency statements. And 3, creditor phone calls. I'm attorney Robert Flessis. If you found this video to be helpful, and if you're watching this video on Facebook, please click on the like icon. If you're watching this video on YouTube, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.